Oh, hi. Hello? Alright, hopefully you're able to hear me now. I forgot that I had the music, the microphone on mute. It's time to begin, you're just in time. Give me just 1 second to adjust the sounds. There we go. I think that's a lot better. Yeah, I think that works. Hey B, how you doing? Doing okay this night? Oh my goodness. Oh wait, did I? Alright, nice. Oh, there we go. Oh, oh, I see. Everything's working good. So that's my cue to move to this screen. Oh, that transition was smooth but very fast. I'm gonna have to fix that next time. And I have to remove this. That's good to hear. I have to remove this message. That's not. I was a message for a different stream. Hello, hello. Good evening. Good evening. Good night, everyone. However you want to say it. It's a very busy evening for a lot of people. I've noticed. Alright, I made it here just in time. I was very distracted watching Breaking Bad. I finally started watching it. I actually got here a little late, more than usual. I got scared that I wasn't even gonna make it to the podcast because I was like so hooked on. I just got to season 2. It's very short. I didn't expect to I didn't expect to be so hooked up so quick. I mean, I knew it was gonna be because the series always gets a good reputation. Oh, hello Zeno, and hello Jose. Some familiar faces. Hi, how y'all doing tonight? You're just in time. I just started. I just made the transition on the screen. And thank you, Zeno Hibrida, again for the background. I was checking out the website. It's very good. Let me see if I can post about it on Facebook or on Twitter if I remember. But yeah, this is one of the backgrounds that I saw on that one website you showed me for VTuber assets, and it's pretty good. Oh, streaming assets in general, so anybody can take these assets. Hey B, since you stream a lot, you're also a streamer, you can use some of these backgrounds as well. Let me see if I can find a way to post that link in the description because it is so handy, and there's so many good backgrounds you can use for different kinds of purposes. Maybe you have your own, but it's always good to have some for creative purposes. So yeah, it's this website called Socino. It's pretty cool. I hope the link works in the chat. I'm not sure if it. Oops, wait, this is not the one. It should be this one. Oh, hello, Packen. How you doing? Yeah, this is the link. There you go. Socino. Hey, Packen. How you doing? I feel a little weird tonight. Tonight's one of those nights that I have so many thoughts about things that I want to share. It's even in the a little bit in the title. I'm a Big Mac. I'm not a Big Mac. I'm a bag of emotions tonight, and not in a negative way, more like I'm not sure where I'm gonna go with this because I'm probably gonna regret some things I'm gonna say. I might consider changing the script a little bit, just a little bit. You're saying, oh yeah, I think it's pretty neat and free for everyone. It has nice assets and I already customized more. Amazing, that's awesome. Yeah, you're always helping out with the backgrounds as well, so that's pretty good. They even make really good wallpapers for like art and stuff like that. But always, of course, it's for like personal use. All right. So, first things that I want to say is I hope you're all enjoying your Sunday night. I know a lot of you are busy because I saw that the Discord has been very busy as well. There's a lot of memes being put around. Everyone's playing Tower of Fantasy. At least trying it out. I put a poll on the beginning of the chat. So it's my first time doing one of those polls, so make sure to answer it so I can see the answer at the beginning of the at the end of the podcast, or at least midway through when I start talking about the topic, because I myself have been playing Tower of Fantasy and I want to give some thoughts about that, as well as many other mailbag questions and some other topics that I had in mind. Like green screen needed for use as a green screen needed for use of assets. I am not. No, not really. Not really. Assets. It depends. Sometimes it can. If the asset already has a transparent background, then you don't need a. You don't really need a green screen. I mean, it works. It works like that. If it's already transparent, then the image works just fine. Yeah, that's right. You found I'm talking about the Sonic Omens. Sonic Omens. I haven't been acquainted so much with the Sonic Omens topic. Just be on Hinge. That's every night pretty much. Actually, I think I overdose on Unhinged. I'm also gonna talk about one very what is it? It's a brick wall that I'm starting to reach. I'm already starting to feel a bit of a burnout, but the burnout it's not a deteriorating burnout. It's more like this week I think I want to blame Tower of Fantasy. Okay, hold on. Before I say any of that, let me just begin a little bit of housekeeping for anyone watching this after, because I've been hearing a lot of positive comments of people who watch the podcast after it's done or before, when they finish work or they stop doing their business. So yeah, hello everyone. My name is In-SAIN. This is the In-SAIN Podcast, and this is the second month that I'm starting doing this podcast. Second month, first week. Well, second week actually, but you get what I mean. And it's been a wild ride. There's been so much to say, and also, yeah, if you are interested in watching me stream during the week, I usually do streams at night, most of the time, at twitch.tv/SaintCisco, and yeah, that's probably where you can find me. But I'm always active in social media, even if I'm not streaming. I'm always very active. The fastest way to reach me is probably my Discord, which is in the description, in the link tree. Gotcha, burnout. Just reading that without record, but yeah, definitely gotta talk about that in a minute. So yeah, that was done. That was the housekeeping, and this time I'm going to do exactly what I did on a previous podcast, which I started doing. Since some of the mailbag questions are related to the topics that I'm going to talk about, then I'm just going to keep them. I'm gonna keep them all together. I'm not gonna separate a section for the mailbag. I'm not gonna change screen. Y'all know what's going on around here. It's definitely a mess, but as long as you're having fun and listen to the topics and can contribute as well if you want, then that's good. That's good to know. All right, so let's begin. What have I been doing? Like I said, I've been playing Tower Fantasy, just trying to keep up with all the games that I gotta keep playing one by one. I tried out Resident Evil Outbreak for the first time. It was a game that Logan suggested that I would play, and it's pretty fun. I probably might play that during the week again. Hopefully during the day, so I don't have to stream at night and interrupt the people around me. It's not really a scary game. It's just more like a lot of tension. There's a lot of tension around it. But me being loud, and I have to be careful with the audio. As well as what was that? What else was I doing? Yeah, I was watching Breaking Bad. I started watching it. The memes got to me. It was about time that I did justice to it. And I said, hey, why not? I got Netflix. I might as well just watch it there. That's where I'm watching. It's on Netflix. Right now I'm on season 2, and it's been a wild ride. I cannot help but laugh at every time that I see references about like any of the memes that I've seen. I already saw that one popular meme that says, yeah, science. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. I cannot take it seriously, but it is good. It is really good. It's starting to get like really. I probably the after I'm done with this, I'm probably gonna keep watching more. I'm actually watching more of that instead of anime. I don't think I watched a single anime this week. I'm probably lying, but I haven't watched One Piece, or I haven't watched like a Call of the Night. I'm one episode behind. And what's the other one that I've been watching? Well, I'm just a little low in anime. I'm low in a lot of things actually, and that's one of the things I wanted to talk about. I think I'll touch on that first. If you have ever felt the feeling of burnout, you probably heard many creators talk about it. Online burnout is a real thing, and you have to be careful because it can really deteriorate your content and also your experience in general. Your enjoyment just goes to the trash. And I feel like when I'm during that phase, I may not be doing justice to a game or a series that I'm watching. So I have to take it easy. And like that, I'm saying that I also realized that one of the things that I tried to do during this week was I tried to do like unboxing streams. I did 2 of them by having like a second camera pointed at my hands, and that was very, very fun. But after that stream, after I noticed that my energy was so spent because it's so much physical labor that I gotta do moving things around, it just makes me like not want to play the game. So I was wondering if the experience of doing an unboxing really, really drains you to the point that I cannot even play a game. Like, how do I even change scripts at that point? I have so many elaborate things. Yeah, it's a take breaks, definitely. Breaking Bad is on Netflix, and also I'm just watching Call of the Night and Made in Abyss. I have to catch up with Made in Abyss. I only watched episode 1 of season 2. I did watch the third movie, which is the important one. Oh my goodness! I think I talk about that in another stream. That series is definitely unhinged. I'm just gonna borrow that word that I'm looking at in the chat. The series is definitely a weird, chaotic one. Not for everybody. Definitely not for everybody. Too much very sus material in it. But hey, it's Japan, it's anime. You gotta take it with a very, very grain of salt. Like a very heavy grain of salt. Take it with a sack of salt. Because it's gonna be one of those that is hard to discuss. It's not even I can't even explain some of the stuff that happens in there because it's just immediately like, yep. This is gonna get me in trouble. It is gory, yeah. Brushka. Oh yeah, so the reference from the movie. Okay, it's good trauma. Good trauma. It's entertaining. It gets the curiosity pumping out of you. So yeah, that's it for what I'm watching. Not much anime. Maybe I did watch something else, but I just like my mind has just been all over the place because of the whole burnout situation. It's been mainly one of my biggest topic in my mind, and I'm probably gonna touch that topic right now. Well, it heavily started when I started playing Call of the Night. No, I'm reading the chat. When I started playing Tower of Fantasy. Tower of Fantasy, it's a good game. It's not bad. It's still a little glitchy, a little yanky, because it just needs a lot more updates. It's still like very new. Even in the options, there's like things that say, "Oh, button customization coming soon." Can't even change the buttons that well. The controller, when you put a controller, I am not good with the keyboard. Have I ever said this? I'm such a boomer. I don't know how to play with keyboard and mouse. I am terrible. And most of that game's features are done with the mouse and keyboards, and I can understand why. It's an MMO. It's one of those that you gotta like lean forward and start, break your back, breaking your back, and start, just pushing buttons, holding buttons around, working with shortcut keys. There's too many things to press in there. It's not a complicated game. You can easily play it on mobile, or play it with the controller as well. But you gotta start juggling around with settings. So yeah, it can get messy. And the thing that happened to me when I was playing is just that all of a sudden in the middle of the stream, and I've never done this in my life, I quit. Like I definitely dropped the game. I turned it off, and the people in the stream were asking me if I was okay. I was like, "Yo, Zane, are you okay?" I was like, "Yo, nope, I cannot do this. I'm sorry, everyone. This game has just like it's giving me PTSD of like the gacha, this time sink you gotta put in gacha games or MMO, and that is the thing that is like, it's just it was about to traumatize me. It's not a bad game. I'm gonna keep saying that constantly to remind you that I mention it's not a bad game. It's an okay game, and it's just a shame because if you saw the thumbnail, I have a really good screenshot of my character. My OC looks like in Tower of Fantasy, and I love it. It looks just like Sane. It just looks like a VTuber, but playing on an MMO. And then some people from the Discord say, "Hey, move to Lunalight." I'm playing in the Lunalight server. Oh, sorry. I ate a pizza and it's fighting back. He said, "Same, bro. My hands hurt." Yeah, I cannot play with keyboard for nothing. I cannot play keyboard to save my life. The stream is sponsored by the letter U as in unhinged. Getting mumbly. Am I getting mumbly? Definitely. Am I getting too mumbly? I wonder if it's the pizza. If you can't hear me right, let me know, because I'm trying my best to work with this microphone. Oh, speaking of hardware, I actually got a Stream Deck. I need to hook it up again. Hold on. Let me see if I can connect it. I'm probably gonna just dislocate my neck for 1 second. Don't get scared. Where the frick is that? Hold on. I got this. Alright, I got it. Alright, yeah, I'm about to discuss it for 1 second. Yeah. Okay, there goes my neck. Alright, so yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's my Stream Deck at work. Yes, I finally got a Stream Deck. I don't have to do my own applause manually. I can actually just push a button and let the sound effects run. I need to put more in there. I would like suggestions of sound effects. And yeah, okay. So let me explain the biggest trauma with Tower Fantasy and the burnout and all that stuff. Okay, so for those who have not playing it, the thing that really like hurts my soul when I play MMO or gacha games is the time sink that you put not in the game playing it itself, but the menu. It's the menu itself, and this is a tricky thing to explain. I have a word for it. I call it menu scrolling or menu hopping. Gacha games and MMOs are built in such a way that they try to keep you as busy as possible by throwing you as much currency, like different experience points, like a weapon. It's normal for RPGs to have experience for your weapons, your talents, your skills, your characters, and all that stuff. And Tower Fantasy does a kind of like a mid job at organizing those talents, those levels. It's very tricky to explain, but there's like a different currency for everything, and at some point you're gonna hit a wall when you play it that they're gonna be extremely limited. So what they do is that they put those points in like bundles, so you feel entitled, to entice or tempted to buy the bundles that just speed up your progress. So that's where it becomes like play to win. And I mean, it's not really the part that makes it play to win, because you can just focus on what you want. But if you're a bit of a completionist, you're in trouble. It's just the time that you're going to spend on that menu, of course. But it doesn't stop there. A part of the trauma and part of the PTSD that it gives me, it's also on all the summoning banners that it has. It has a summoning banner for like weapons. It has summoning banners for experience points, summoning banners for event characters, summoning banners for standard characters, and then there's another summoning banner for battle chips. And I said, what the hell is this nonsense? Seriously, what the fucking hell? It is a complete mess of like summoning. I like it when my summoning is all about one character. You're gonna make me summon for weapons and then experience points, and no. That's when I draw the line. Never play to win. You must suffer to enjoy a game. Hello, Thomas. Hello. Here comes the most unhinged man on this chat, probably. But I love you very much. But yeah, I enjoy the suffering. I don't mind the suffering to playing the game if you make me play it. But the fucking hell that I have to freaking spend 2 freaking hours, and I say this with utmost anger, like holy shit, I hate spending so much time in the menu, like not even playing the game. It reminded me of that one freaking day. This is like the most awful memory, and I love this game. I love the characters. I'm talking about Dragalia Lost. Hold on, let me fix my thoughts. So I had one day that I was playing Dragalia Lost, and I decided, hey, I have a lot of things that I have not like unchecked. Let me verify them all. And when I saw the time, I was just I didn't even play it. Holy shit. almost broke the screws on my head. Holy shit. Like, not seriously. Okay, so I was playing Dragalia Lost, and I decided, hey, let me upgrade everything that I have. I have a lot of currency. I have a lot of bullshit that I have to use spent on, like the currency in the game, like the materials experience. And I spent literally like 3 hours fucking upgrading everything in the game. I was so pissed off. I didn't even play a match. When it was time to go for me to close the app, I was like, oh yeah, well, I guess I'll just close the app. Wait a minute, I haven't even done my fucking dailies. I haven't even done the auto-click. Hell, I didn't even auto-click them. My automat in Dragalia Lost, you spend like skip tickets. Yeah, something called skip tickets to skip the gameplay. And then there's like where the fucking game? I'm not even playing a game. This is just an Excel spreadsheet. Like, holy shit. I was just absolutely traumatized by the idea of like menu scrolling 3 hours just to upgrade some nonsense, to get some, because when you do upgrades like that, they give you summoning materials. It's in Dragalia Lost, it's called the worm rights, whatever. The game doesn't exist anymore. It shut down for a reason. No. It shut down because obviously, Nintendo Financial said, hey, whatever. Let's not boost this game anymore. The one that's making a lot of money is Fire Emblem Heroes, definitely. I'm gonna miss my characters. I never put a single dime in Dragalia Lost, but I did have a really, really amazing file. It has so many characters. So many. It got to a point where they started doing the whole guarantee summon. That's when I felt like the game was scamming you. Like the currency was just starting to diminish. Yeah, weren't the Worm Prince the cards? I thought it was Wormite, whatever. The game doesn't exist anymore. It shut down. Like, okay, so Jose, you're saying like what happened with the last Diablo game, thousands of dollars, and you want to get the most. Yeah, something like that. But I try to not spend money in gachas. The only time that I spend money is like if I really see like a really good deal. Like the one time they put in Fire Emblem Heroes, like, hey, spend like 99 cents and get this like beginner pack. And I was like, oh, that's awesome, good, because it gives you a free character as well. It's a character that I had already, but I could like to 1+ that character, you know? I can give it a one more ascension, a constellation, whatever the fuck they call it in the game that you're playing, because apparently gacha, it's not enough to pull one character, you have to pull 10 characters as well. Like that, damn. I had it with this nonsense. So yeah, it's unfortunate. My OC, my VTuber is in Tower Fantasy, and I did record that one video that I put on TikTok, and it got like 100 likes instantly, and I was like, oh shit, maybe I need to play Tower Fantasy so I can get more likes on TikTok, huh? But fuck it. I said, you know, I'm gonna take a break. If I play it, it's like offline, maybe on my own. I haven't touched it. I didn't touch it yesterday. I didn't do my dailies in it. The one I do keep playing right now is just the only gacha that I'm playing right now is practically Genshin Impact and Fire Emblem Heroes. And for those, I'm just gonna stay chill however I'm playing it. Yeah, I love the combat system in Dragalia Lost, but the upgrading weapons, prints, mana circles was a pain to do. Even with that, I'll miss Mim and Latna. Yes, I'm gonna miss the characters. They're so precious. I love all my dragons. Those sexy dragons. They were so good. I really can't get into gachas. I feel you. I feel you there. Don't get into it. It's a trap. Okay, speaking of traps, I better change the topic because I'm going to spend so much time yelling on that. Alright, so there's an important mailbag that I need to address, and I'm going to try to address that one first. And it has to do with the situation with Bridget. I got asked this very specific question by several people. Then they told me if I was going to touch the topic of Bridget from Guilty Gear Strife on the podcast, and I said I might as well. I'm going to be very careful. I was recommended to just be very, very cautious about my words on it. Yeah. And also be careful of the words that I'm using. And I don't care. I'm just trying. Everyone, if you know me, you know I'm respectful. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm gonna say it how it is on my head at least. And then I'll give you my thoughts after I read this. Hold on. Alright, so where's the alright, right over here. Oh boy, the Bridget. That's already being cautious. The only one I'm playing, Cookie Kingdom, but barely play it anymore. Yeah, I understand. Cookie Kingdom was nice. I saw the gameplay. It's okay. I like the characters. They're very cute. Pretty good cookie game. Alright, so yo, Sane, how do you feel about the whole Bridget trans situation in Guilty Gear Strife? Aside from that, other questions that I got personally on my DMs, it was just like, are you going to talk about it? And the answer is yes, I will definitely talk about it. And here's the situation for those of you who don't know, who are listening to after or in the podcast. So there's a new DLC character called Bridget, and she's a character that her storyline has been drastically changed for, it's just like story purposes, and there's like a lot of positive and negative vibes about it. Like it's very mixed. If you were to ask me if I know anything about the character personally, I know that I used to like the character back then when I used to play. I haven't played Guilty Gear Strife. I do remember one of the first appearances in Guilty Gear, and the character unique lore, and this is exactly how I'm gonna say it because I hope I don't get in shit for using different pronouns on the character. I did start using the proper nouns because I respect the character of course. The thing is the character was not trans at first in the story. And then now the new story changed it to trans. It was, it's even in the dialogue between characters, and apparently in one of the endings as well. But it's very subtle. And some people are saying that, okay, so that's amazing, though the character is now trans because the character now sees themselves like that. But there's more to that. There's more. There's a little bit more to it. The hot pill, the salt that everybody has with the topic has to do with the main reason or one of the influences of the character becoming trans. Let's say that like that, just for simplicity. And the thing is, like in the character's background story, it is mentioned that it was her parents who were trying to influence the character in order for the character to be protected. And because there's a lot, it was not like a push, but apparently, you know, this is how it is. It was like it was done to protect the character because of the place that they lived. But the character set out on a journey to become a bounty hunter to prove themselves that even with who they were representing as a feminine character in a nun's outfit, that they could be just as good by being by being a bounty hunter. So that was part of their mission. And now in the new game, so the character said that using she and her is just fine. So yeah, it should have stopped there because the character is more confident, right? Well, not exactly, because some people in the community says, or you know, other people around the internet are saying that it's considered grooming, and that's where people starts getting problematic. Because even if the character accepts the way they are right now, just the idea of how the character began is just like difficult. It's just difficult to accept, you know. And I guess my thoughts on it is just that, well, according to most people's input on it, I even asked some people of the community themselves to give me their input on it. And Thomas, I wish Bridget would hunt you. Hunt you as in the bounty hunter. Well, yeah, it's going back to the topic. Like I said, even if the character like changed their identity, people are saying that they're very proud that the character is doing it in their own methods, in their own ways. That in the end, it wasn't what some people call "quote unquote" the bad ending. It's just generally the characters owning who they are now, and now they have complete control, so they feel comfortable how they are now. So that should be positive and it should be taken like that. And that's why I heard that many friends and close ones related to the community said, yeah, we're very proud of her and it should stay like that because the character is owning it. And even though she completed her path as a bounty hunter, she decided, hey, this is what's best for me, and they were more comfortable like that. So yeah, go on, car girl, do your thing. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it at that. I hope that answers the question to those who asked me in the mailbag. Don't forget that if you have mailbags, you can always send them directly to me, or you can write them in the Discord as well. I have a section for the mailbag. Or if I make a comment about it openly, if I need more, I always make a post on Facebook or Twitter, and it always gets some attention here and there, and that's good. Did we talk about Tower yet? Just a little bit. I talk about Tower of Fantasy. I did already specify how much it traumatized me. I even went a little unhinged there because, oh my goodness, it's just, I could go more about it, but I already said, TLDR, the game is fine. I don't personally have a grudge about it. It's just that I know that I have to really control the burnout experience that I have. I have to control the burnout. I'm not gonna say that control the addiction. There's no addiction. So I got more funny questions on the mailbag section. I'll speed run through these. And someone says, "Sane, how do you feel about the current social economic climate in America?" My dude, we are going through what's called a recession. That says a lot about it. We're going through a recession, and it's difficult. It's complicated because I see parts of the world in the West. I see part of the world that there's a lot of problems going on with the economical crisis, but at the same time, there's people who have control. It's a really big imbalance. I've spoken to people about it personally in IRL, and they said that ever since I started. Okay, so think about this. Since COVID started, anyone here in the chat, have you ever felt like you had too much time in your hands, or the opposite? Not that now you are way busier than ever. I took it back. I know I should have just stopped in the recession part, but I am asking again. Have you ever feel have you ever felt since COVID started like becoming a thing, and in the news and everywhere? Have you ever felt that you had way too much time now because you've been enclosed in your house apparently, or have you felt like you've been busier than ever? Because that's one thing that's been going on around as well. This is the other side of the job things and the work thing. Because now working online. Oh wait, this has to do with another question as well. All right, so let me read this. Let me read some of the comments in here because I'm sorry if I skipped some. So Jose, you were talking about, speaking of Fire Emblem Heroes. There's drama happening in Fire Emblem Heroes where many have been harassing the artists, criticism, and corrected their art perspective. That's always been a thing, my dude, in all the gacha games. It has happened with a lot of artists as well. Artists that say, I'm gonna give you a break to answer that question that I just asked while I'm reading the Fire Emblem Heroes question. So I remember this one time in Fire Emblem Heroes that there was an artist who made a character, and they made art for a game called Yggdrasil. It was for the 3DS game. It was Yggdrasil or Etherean Forest, something like that. It's one of those tactic games, and I know that that artist made the art for Lucina, and Lucina looks like a loli, like straight up, like in the resplendent Lucina looks like a loli, and apparently it's because the art is just a feminine body. It's like really tiny, so the new Lucina is like a tiny fairy. It's not new. It's like a year old already, because that's when Resplendent Heroes started. She was like one of the first Resplendent Heroes in Fire Emblem Heroes. It's like a special version of the character, like a new custom with more strength. So yeah, that's a thing. All right, so I'm gonna hear. So I'm so glad some people asked the question here. Yeah, I'm gonna read those right now because it's related to this other question. So let's see here. Okay, I'll read it. I'll read it in a minute. Hold on. So in the comments, it's saying if we, oh wait, this is different. This is if we get a remaster of Fire Emblem Fates, I wonder if Forest would have the same path as Bridget. Oh, okay, I get you there. Yeah, I'll be okay. All right, so, well, oh wait, what would you do if? I'll read that in a minute. Okay, so since COVID, you're saying Shuffle, too much time, but the time's been busy, has been very busy. Thomas saying I am way more busy from ever. Yeah, definitely the second option. Since COVID started, I got a job. You said the word. Let's go. Shut up. I was saying it for educational purposes. Cute and funny. There you go. Are you happy now, Shuffle? Yeah, Adrian Odyssey. That's the one. The artist was pointing out as being a very sus artist. Oh yeah, it happens all the time. It even happened with the artist from Usaki-chan. The artist from Usaki-chan made out a bunch of doujins that were very, very like not safe for work. Let's just keep it at that. So yeah, like I say, most people feel busy. It's unfortunate what's going on right now with the world. I'm not an experienced or with this or a pro, but I felt the same. Even when I was like not at work, I feel like busier than ever. Right now, even with me working from home, how I'm doing right now, I feel like way too busy. Like I don't even have time to play the video games that people want me to play. I don't have time for most of the things. So yeah, I hope that answers your question in the mailbag. Bareback gotta do some LOL. No, don't do research, please. So what would you do if Pipa replies to playing Uno? I would just pull out Exodia on Pipa. She stands no chance against me. Pipa, I would challenge Pipa to a duel. I'd be the type of person who like she tries to play like poker. I'm just gonna bring Charizard. More busy and more poor than ever. It's happening. Yeah, it's a drastic change. Yeah, the artist from Nagatoro. Oh wait, not the. Yeah, it was on Osaki. It was Nagatoro. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, you got that right. Ooh, oh my god, that was a mouthful. All right, so the next question here is asking me about my local place, the Puerto Rico. So saying how different is social landscape of America from Puerto Rico. Okay, so this is hard to explain, but let's say that Puerto Rico is just like the U.S., but a bit poorer. It depends where you're going. Because practically you're gonna see a lot of the same franchises. It's part of the United States, so it's like very identical. You're gonna see a bunch of McDonald's in every corner, a bunch of Walgreens and Walmarts. Even if they all close, like there's a lot of stuff like that. Streets in Puerto Rico are tinier than the US, of course. But yeah, it's not that different. If you're in the tourist area, they try to dress it up like old Puerto Rico. But if you're in like the main areas around different other places, it's literally just gonna be the U.S. but poorer. It's just like a more like it's like a post-apocalyptic version of the U.S. Because there's a lot of buildings that are abandoned. Like some companies like gone away, so there's like a lot of malls that are closed, or big stores or factories that are closing. So those spaces are empty. Puerto Rico is a good place to go for vacation, and only vacation, pretty much. That's a hot take, but I used to live there most of my life, and yeah, I lived there with a demon from hell called Iron Mouse. But yeah, pretty much, it's a third world country, but mixed up with a first world country as well. It's kind of like a fusion of both. It's first world, third world mix. It's a hybrid. All right, so someone wants to hear more about my backstory. I want to hear about In-SAIN, like high school SAIN, and your current opinion on college careers. Also, you want to know about my school life, basically. I was someone who moved a little bit often, so I had different experience in different high schools in Puerto Rico. I had my complete education was in Puerto Rico. Yeah, even my college was there too, and career. Pegado, sí o no? ¡Sí! ¡Puñeta! Pegado. Tiene que haber un poquito de pegado en el plato. Yeah. So yeah, it's basically high school has been. It's like my high school experience was very generic. Very generic to Puerto Rico, of course. Schools in Puerto Rico don't have those fancy lockers or that fancy school life that I used to watch in cable TV. Like American cable TV. Nah, there's nothing like that over there. The schools are a bit more open, a bit more careless. It's a free for all, but it was very generic in my aspect, I guess. It wasn't chaotic. At least not until I graduated. High school was this very plain experience. I'm not someone who hated my high school completely. Of course, I did have a lot of fun in high school. My high school times, especially with like just socializing casually. I hated middle school. I definitely hated middle school because I moved to a new one and I was like, I was not prepared for middle school. The middle school did not accept me. You know what the thing I hated the most? as soon as I finished middle school and high school, nerdy stuff that I used to like started becoming popular. It would have been more accepted. So I was cringe when I was playing with my with my Pokemon stuff. But now these days, it's like, oh, come on. That wasn't fair. It wasn't fair. But whatever. It's in the past. As for my college, I think college is probably my favorite experience just because of how much freedom I felt like I have over my classes. Just choosing my classes and choosing how I was going to pay them and all that stuff. Yeah, it was a general better experience. Some of the best friends that I met is just since I was in college, and I still kept in contact with some of them. Do they know if I'm a VTuber? Some of them don't. Some of them have figured out the secret, but whatever. Is this you? And then they show me, I'm like, nope, I don't know this weirdo. Did you talk with girls? Well, hell no. Girls? I talk with the boys. Not in any way. I'm just gonna reserve a lot of those comments. Nah, I had girlfriends. Friends that were girls, of course. But that's about it. I was okay. I'm not a person who always is chasing after the. I hate the idea that people think that, oh my God, you gotta be chasing after love at every opportunity. Fuck you if you say that or think about that. Yeah, I focus on my happiness. I focus on my work first. I gotta do a lot more stuff. I gotta keep focusing first on me, of course. If I do get with someone, I'm always gonna be sharing it mutually, which I am perfectly fine with. But it's like that, It's not. You shouldn't make it your number one priority. Not at all. It's definitely gonna drain you because you gotta be thinking about yourself first, and also your happiness and all the things you gotta do. But yeah, I'll keep that experience with that. I hope that answers it completely. The normies are ruining all the weep things now. Like, it's just an absolute cringe all over again. It's always been cringe. What the fuck are you talking about? It's always been cringe. Are you telling me that early anime wasn't cringe? It's always been extremely fucking cringe. But yeah, I get what you mean. I get where this is coming from. It's the idea that now it's like not being regulated by us, the fucking weebs that used to be on it since the first place, and now it's just like all over the place, and it's like it's very normalized to the point that it's not even entertaining. It's not even a rare hobby. I was the boring smart kid in. Okay, so this is Packin. This is not me saying it, by the way. Saying Packin, you're saying, I was the boring smart kid in class who actually never studied and spent the whole time playing Touhou games instead of studying. Whoa, Touhou! Nice! Touhou, good taste, good taste. I like my Touhou. I got introduced to Touhou like right around the end of high school as well. And it was good. It was good. I did play some of the games, saw some of the lore, so many characters. Early anime had Glorious, Sayonara, Setsuo Sensei, and I'll not accept that it's slander. Normies, go away. You're gonna have me talking about boomer anime. I'll save that for another podcast. I always talk about boomer shit all the time during the week. Come watch me on Twitch, please. Support me there. I need to get more support on Twitch. And by the way, if you're speaking about support, how about giving a like on the video as well? And also a follow on Twitch. If you haven't followed, then that'd be nice. I stream there very often, very night. I'm trying to cool it down. Tomorrow night, I'm definitely not going to stream. Unless there's something important that I got to take care of. Definitely. So, Shuffle, you're sharing here. I was still in elementary school during your high school days. Shut the fuck up. Just because I say Touhou and animes like that, shut up. Privileged little bitch. I don't chill. Anyways, I am going to talk about. Hold on, let me see if I got another question over here. Just have I forgotten anyone? I know I keep forgetting freaking topics. Some weeks I have them here. You asked me about the Sonic Omens. I don't even have a clue what that is about. Let me see if I can search for Sonic Omens. Sonic Omens. Here's where's the fucking window? Sonic Omens. Sonic Omens. Is Sonic Omens a new series? But what the hell? Huh. That's interesting. I'm not updated with Sonic. I'm so sorry, B. Wait, Sonic devs reported paywall previews through Patreon. I'm reading articles about Sonic Omens on Google. It's all about controversy, but then again, it's Sonic. Complete playthrough, episodes 1 through 7. Interesting. I'll check this out after the stream, but definitely, if you haven't seen it, Sonic Omens is a thing now. Alright. Going back in here. Okay, Boomer, shut up. I'm trying to think about. I even tried skimming through my own timeline. Everybody has been so busy this week. There's a lot of VTubers popping up here and there. I've always like talking about my experience as a VTuber, and that's one thing. There's interviews for the new Nijisanji, the new male division for Nijisanji, and I've been asked if I was going to apply or not. I'm just gonna keep it a secret if I am or not. I don't think they will like me talking about that in public ever. Already by saying this, I'm probably ruining my chances if I ever hit in there. But I may not be the thing that they're looking for. But hell, I'll give it a chance. I have to keep quiet, of course. So keep it a secret, please. I'm gonna disappear one day Sane is gonna disappear one day, or streaming less and less, because suddenly it's gonna be I'm gonna be in Nijisanji. Ain't that gonna be a thing, huh? That'll be cool. At the same time, I don't know how I feel about VTuber groups yet. Like personally joining one, it sounds cool in one side, but then there's the other side that is I have to be very careful about what I actually want from the future. I guess it would be good no matter what. They are amazing. They're amazing. I don't want to chill for. I don't want to say company good, but they've done so much fun stuff that I kind of trust them in that department. So yeah. Do you feel that VTubers might be dominant streamers in the near future? Weird question, because I feel like yes, but at the same time no. it's already starting to become like, it's already so normalized that it's just like part of it. It's just part of the streaming culture right now. It's not even like it's this new thing that I gotta check out. No, it's this person's a VTuber. Okay, there's many of those. There's just another one person not showing their face, or just having fun with a character, doing some kind of role play, which is pretty fun. It can add a lot to it. IRL also adds a lot to it. It depends on your own personal taste. I like both. It depends on what I'm watching. It depends on the person that I'm watching stream. I like to give it a try, but between future studies, current job, Monster Hunter, and grind time, it's destroyed. Yeah, I get you. Balancing time these days is just like way too busy. I made a poll a couple of podcasts ago about, well, not an actual poll in the corner, but just a general question. Are you gaming a lot lately? Are you gaming, son? Are you winning, son? And there's been a lot of no's. People saying that you just play casually or just watch other people play. It's just too much time for work, too much to enjoy. You gotta keep chasing those freaking hobbies. And if they become a chore, that's where you start feeling the burnout. I'm gonna say that really close. And you'll feel burnout. You're not even a content creator, and you even feel burnout. What the hell? Yeah. During the week, I was asked what I'm doing differently to stand out as a VTuber, and I always keep saying that I prefer to have the experiments that I'm doing lately, just to keep myself more active. I don't want to be have you ever heard of the term called the bird cage, which is when creators are stuck to like one specific thing and then suddenly they cannot escape that, because if they do, it might just pay the consequences of not being as popular. Yeah, it's one way shortcut to be known, but at the same time it'll just keep you trapped in there. So I never want to be in that position. It sounds boring. I don't want to just be a Pokemon YouTuber or a VTuber or a VTuber related channel. So I just want to balance what I do. It depends. I'd rather be liked by my personality, by what the thing I do. You remember roleplay in the forums? I feel like my accent is too thick for court VTuber. It depends. There might be companies who prefer your accent. Do I have an accent? Sometimes my Spanglish slips. I don't think I'm actually what most companies are trying to look for, unless if I become huge, it won't even matter how I speak. They'll just look for me, and that's the thing. Yeah, don't ever get started in the rage cage. That fits too. The rage cage sounds a lot more menacing. You're more chill. That's the difference. I feel VTubers are over the top. I am over the top. What are you talking about? I'm extreme. I'm unhinged. Nah, I think I'm chill too. I prefer my chill methods. I just want to do what I'm feeling the night. If I want to play Pokemon one night, sure. If I want to play some other stuff the other day, whatever. If I want to do something wacky on stream like IRL unboxing, yeah, sure, go ahead. Whatever the hell happens. I'm just trying to enjoy my time, Since I started it, it's been amazing. This is an experience that I never thought I was going to have, and I'm so glad that many of you have stuck around, seen me around social media spreading shit, and yeah, I'm just so glad this is happening. It's been good. It's been really good. Met a lot of people thanks to this as well. So I'm going to keep hoping that I keep talking to more. Someone also asked me if I'm going to have more guests. I have not talked to a lot of guests. I've been taking a break from the whole guest situation, just because I've been dealing with too much. Like I said, that's the whole burnout, and I don't want to be a host that is not energetic or boring. I want to have a good time as well, with them. Although it's really quick, it doesn't matter. It's just about the energy you put on things. All right, let me see if I got any more questions about it here. But that's pretty much it. I think I touched all the topics that are very important. Oh, there's one more question here that says, do you think you can beat the president of the United States? Yeah, sure. I can take Biden on a fight. Probably defeat him. Probably have to be careful if he touches me on the back. No, I'm kidding, but still, that was another question. This sounds like a question that gets asked a lot to Hideki Nakaguma, the creator of Funky Fresh Beats on Twitter. It sounds exactly like something he would say. Yes, I can beat the president in a fight. Alright, that's pretty much it for the topics. If I'm forgetting any of them, I'll figure it out later. So the poll just ended. Good timing. Let me end it right here. End the poll. And it ended with 88% no, 87% I am not playing Tower of Fantasy, and 12% yes. So yeah, that says a lot about society. Not a lot of people playing Tower of Fantasy. Who would have thought? I thought it'd be a little bit more than that. I thought it'd be like 50-50. But I guess that's an average number, considering my viewers that I know. Yeah. Oh, if you're a person watching this video after the stream, let me know in the comments if you're playing Tower of Fantasy and what's your experience. I would like to know personally. Oof, I'm the only one playing. For real? No, there's more than one boat. There's more than one boat in there. There's someone else playing. And if I were to vote, I would say it's in between a yes and no. I think I don't know if I'm gonna quit indefinitely. I'm just waiting for a good time. I got so much to do. I got so much personal work to do, paperwork, yada yada, boring stuff that has nothing to do with my stream. So yeah, you have no PC to play it. Yeah, that's a bummer. You can play it on the phone though. I don't know if it's coming to console. The speedrunner I watch is getting sponsored by Genshin Impact. When's your sponsor? You're my sponsor. Nah, I don't have those numbers yet. I'm just trying to... I do have drops. If you watch me playing Genshin Impact or Tower of Fantasy, and there's drops there, be satisfied with that. The only thing funding my channels is my offline work. The things that I do personally here, at home, my work from home, which is like it's just like me selling stuff on eBay at the moment, because that's pretty much how I live. It's just how I pay my electricity, my bolts and nuts on the heads. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it at that. I'm gonna keep it the short stream. Yeah, you notice the drops on the stream. That's awesome. Pog champ. All right, thank you to everyone who dropped by to say hello and participated in the chat. If you're gonna watch this after, thank you so much as well, because I've been noticing that someone watched my Yu-Gi-Oh unboxing and they send me comments saying, oh, I like the cards you pull, though there's two of there that are pretty rare. Keep an eye on them. I was like, oh, it's nice to know that I have some expensive cards. Am I rich yet? Can I sell these just like I said, like NFT? I need a break. I need a really good break so I can chill down and become a better streamer. So yeah, I'm enjoying here's an applause from the stream deck. The stream deck has been really helpful. I really recommend it if you're someone who likes to toggle through a lot of things. So yeah, that's the thing. I have an applause song. That's the only sound I put on it. The other buttons are just like shortcut keys for me to move around screens. And it helps. I don't have to lean forward to press all the keyboards while I'm doing the podcast. So yeah, thank you everyone who has supported me so far. Yeah. I say thank you too much. I gotta shut up and stop dick writing all of you. All right, so that's it for the night. Everyone, please have a good night, and be careful when walking on the door out. It really hits you hard in the ass if you don't pay attention. And make sure you don't get hunt at night. Pokemon coming soon to McDonald's in the US, or I saw somewhere else. I saw this news, but I didn't feel like that was like big to know. It's more Pokemon stuff. I'm gonna start stealing food from children just to get Pokemon stuff. Am I really gonna go through that again? If I can, I will. I'm gonna start stealing children's Happy Meals just so you guys can get happy. It is the 10th Happy Meal. Why am I not happy? All right, I put on my glasses, my other glasses. All right, everyone, you have a good night. I'm gonna go watch more Breaking Bad. All right, bye bye. Oh yeah, I love you very much, and thank you for everything once again. Hugs and kisses to all of you.